All right, let's do this.
We didn't start the war. Self-retaliation.
I'm fairly certain that we were the ones that came to this land and began brutally massacring its civilians.
We were suggested to come here and purchase new land.
Purchase, yes, through violent force of arms.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look. Ask the clients that we had to go through. Burning Village.
Burning village, dead hero, dead hero.
I don't hear any objections.
All right, let's do this. Remember, battle for Steelsmith. I don't hear any objections. That's because their blood is all over the wall.
I don't hear the blood speaking up.
Look, man, it's a new paint job. We had to give a fresh coat of red. Oh, here we go.
That evil horde is going to show up with that pointy-eared cow any moment now. But Steelsmith is a fortress like none they've ever seen. So, take your positions, and don't forget the elf is mine. I'm going to make slippers out of her ears. Did you hear the rumbling? They're here. I feel it in my right corner. Send out the scouts and prepare the Death Hammer!
Finally, the time of the great battle was at hand. Talia's troops had taken the quickest route from the Ash Spring swamplands, and they were full of anger and determination to win this final confrontation.
I wouldn't say
Okay.
that. I'm still trying to persuade myself to return to the forces of good.
Okay. A part of Talia burned with anger and determination to win this final confrontation. Another wanted to form work groups and look after the bonsai garden.
Moments. I'm going to crush that god's damned dwarf. He's made his last
Brofist.
comment
Brofist.
ourselves.
Brofist.
Gonna make gloves out of his
I wish we actually could.
The whole thing about everybody using bits of their opponents for slippers or gloves. That's incredibly unhygienic. The time had come. Talia
Did you
began to
mispronounce
raise a great
hygienic?
army for the
No,
Elf
that's one of the pronunciations. Let's see. We have no evilness to spend. Okay.
So does that mean we're good? And
These
thus
are
we broke the game.
these are questions I was not prepared to answer.
Plot twist, we were telling
Do you
all
want
along.
to go ahead and start preparing the tunnels for trap making? I think we
Yeah.
start
I think-
getting traps this time.
Not. We have to research it.
Yeah. But I think we start getting them this mission. So I'll set up a couple rooms, and bam. Oh wait, no, that room needs to be slightly bigger. There we go. So does this room.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay, so that's over there. I'm gonna put the Gobbler Farm next to the hideout because I've learned that's
It's the best way to do things. Yeah, put it
And,
next to
not
your.
not make a huge one, but just make a medium-sized one.
Yeah, like
'cause-
that 5x5 should be fine. Yeah.
And also putting the workshop and a Tinker's Cove also near each other is also a good thing that I've recently.
Yeah, because they've got to be able to supply each other.
Yeah, because I think so far there's no other room that requires crates.
No, it's pretty much, from what I've seen, it's pretty much all just the traps are needed.
Well, the only other resource usage for the crates is to build the contraptions because they cost toolboxes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that needs to be.
but
larger.
there's no room that specifically needs it. As I said, if you want to go ahead and start setting up the tunnels, I'll be doing some of this stuff.
So
Let's see, a goblin and 2 orcs to start off with. we've got a gold vein sitting right in the middle of where we want the gobbler den to go, so I'm gonna put the gobbler den a little further away. Just like right there. So it can be expanded off of that if necessary.
There.
Is it? Yeah, I think we've got one more time of upgrading the worker thing before it requires evilness.
And again, the exploratory evil dug up a few trapped dwarves. Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the day around here.
You, and you.
Remember the hold right. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
So go there, and that's gonna be the guard room, future guard room, and then that's
There we go.
down there to some more traps.
Are you gonna lead them on a wild goose chase through this place?
It's gonna be a wild goose chase. And then that's
Nice.
Obviously, getting trapped while digging seemed to be the order of the
Oh,
day
there
around
they are. Shit. Okay. I think it's just the one guy. Nope, it's two guys. Okay, that's fine.
So, that.
Hey, Talia, open those pointy ears if you will. I have a surprise for you with the Heaven Scorn. Something world-shaking. Come on, men! Fire the Death Hammer!
You can't
The goddess.
really fire it, but
Yeah, yeah.
had a gigantic hammer built.
Aye, did you find me lost mine workers, Talia? Nice of you. Right, lads, show her where the hammer hangs.
shit, they're over here.
What's going on?
There's a
couple of dwarves. Okay.
Nice of you.
oh my god, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they are absolutely everywhere. But that's okay. Right now they're just two to a room, so we can take them out pretty easily.
In his own lovingly insulting manner, Grimly made it clear to Talia and the perplexed evil that pulling back.
Let's get this gold out of the way as
the
well.
giant hammer had to be destroyed.
We can't stay here. That thing has to be destroyed. After analyzing it briefly, I've discovered a great weakness.
Throw
Hitting it
something
over and
through a
over.
2-meter
Yeah,
wall
yeah.
cooling vent to destroy the reactor.
What? Nonsense!
Obligatory Star Wars
It's
reference.
standing right there, so we can smash it to pieces.
Oh, why did I expect sophisticated tactics when I'm hanging around with bloodthirsty, not exactly intelligent, evil creatures?
What did you expect?
I mean, to be fair, it's a perfectly valid way of dealing with a death hammer.
So,
Let's see. When do I... Okay, so I can open up the graveyard. I just need 1,000 gold. Got it. Let's get them started mining that gold vein, because this is taking way too long.
that.
Efficiency is 40% right now. Fill in those two spaces. Okay, they are going. Good. Schnupsy and Schnuzzle.
Pardon?
The names of two of the workers, Schnupsy and Snuzzle. And there's Snuck and Snoffer and Snorzy and Snorer. Eventually we will need a spell room. But that can wait for now. Honestly, I want that graveyard before I want the spell room, because having some infinitely respawning zombies would be fucking amazing.
They're not that powerful, but they are pretty handy in the
Yeah,
pinch. When it-
yeah, they're not super powerful, but the fact that you can control up to 4 of them at a time and they infinitely respawn once you get them, oh, that's fantastic.
Alright, so I'm going to turn...
Excuse me. Sorry.
I'm going to turn this into a half and half room.
Where?
Here. I'm going to make this half of a treasury and half of whatever we need, and then expand outward down there.
Which one? This one here, this big room that I just dug out?
No,
No? This one where the mana is?
I forget. How do you ping? I know you can ping. I forget how you do it.
Don't remember. Hold on. There is a way. Let me look at the controls. Okay. Oh, hey, there's a button for evil laughter. Is there a ping button? I don't think there is.
There
Oh,
are
hey.
enemies in your dungeon.
Wage reduction. I'll let you handle them.
Okay. Let me
two.
deal with these heroes real quick. Bam.
There... No, there is...
Wage reduction on Talia. I guess fuck paying my main hero. I mean, what? There we go. Heroes are dealt with. Oh, hey, a healing potion.
So...
Grab that, use it on you guys. Bam! Come on, just a little bit more and I can purchase that graveyard. There we go. Research. And then I just need a little bit more gold.
I hope there's an upgrade down the line where there's like a door that only your minions can use.
I don't know. I know you can lock doors, but that locks them from everybody.
Well, I'm talking about maybe like a hatch that only your minions can use.
Yeah, like a magic door or something like that that recognizes friend and foe.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I know Dungeons 1 had that.
Because them going all the way through this maze to get back is without
Well-
picking them up is a little bit.
Well,
insane.
thinking about it, the regular doors actually do work that way. Is they don't open for the enemy. They only open for your allies.
No, I'm just talking about like a shortcut, like a means of
Oh.
a shortcut, not like
Like a magical portal or something like that that only your guys could go through.
like say, where are you?
I'm down at the place I'm going to make the graveyard at.
Uh,
Right there.
can you focus on Talia real quick?
Yeah.
Like around her general area.
Yeah.
The
Like
depths
say-
of evil
like say-
penetrated a cemetery.
That is like a hatch that only opens up to your minions, and the heroes cannot target it.
Yeah.
but
No,
they
there's
can, like, get through that they can get through that.
no,
at the same
there's
time.
unfortunately there's definitely not something like that. If they create anything like that, it's going to be something that they can target.
Mm.
Yes, turn them into zombies. Can't excuse me. Can't wait until we can unlock a lecture hall. Then we can actually like control 2 squads of zombies. But we do have our first set of zombies, so that's good news. That's good nerds. Good news.
Good nerds.
Good news. Let's see, we need evilness for Naga, we need evilness for everything after the hideout. Okay. Okay, increase the war party, and then I'll get some more monsters, and I'll finally start going to the overworld and start collecting some evilness for us. I love that Talia is just hanging out in the entrance. Excuse me. So let's see. I definitely am going to need a Banshee. Excuse me. I love the inconspicuous skill. How, if goblins are amongst other enemies, enemies will not target them.
Yeah, but that's kind of a double-edged sword because when you're dealing with AoE enemies, they still hit them.
Yeah, they still hit them, and unfortunately the enemy elven rogues also have inconspicuous. So they don't get targeted either. Efficiency is 70% for the workshop. I'm going to close off... Nah, 70% is fine for now. Let's see. I'm tempted to upgrade our workers, but I think we're fine on the workers right now. I think it's more important to get some soldiers.
Yeah, right now we just need we need to get some of that evil goop.
Yeah. Is that what they're calling it these days?
All right, so for clear, have fun navigating. Oh, or not.
Since we don't have any traps right now, I want to go ahead and take care of them.
So for clarification, this first area here is going to be a guard room.
That first little space.
And,
Okay.
And the 3x3s are going to be for the traps that take up a 3x3 space.
Yeah, like the cleaver thing.
That one's probably going to be another a secondary post, and the last two are going to be more traps. And
Yeah, I think having that first guard room specifically to alert our guys that the enemies are coming, and then have the second one so that our people meet the enemy there is a good idea, because then you can have your people actually be ready to fight and can buff them. That's the word I'm looking for.
And what's cool is the minions that they put in there kind of serve as like the mini drum. It doesn't work as well as if you smack the drum, but
yeah,
they still alert any
Okay.
minions
All right.
that are around.
Going for evilness. Throw that bomb. There we go.
To be honest, if there's one thing I kind of don't like about this game is how the camera is always at a tilted angle. Like,
Yes,
you can't change that.
Yeah, there are actually some complaints in the discussions how people are angry that the camera angle does not change, or at least not like full 360 degree.
Good will fall.
All right, let me purchase the Naga. Sweet.
Well, remember, if you keep one guy over the pit, you get more evil.
No, actually, it just collects it. It collects it slightly faster, like the moment it pops up. But if you just leave it there, it'll slowly collect itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It only allows a maximum of 3 evil to really be out from a single spot at a time, but it will slowly collect it.
What's that?
Found another gold vein, so I'm making yet another treasury.
Grab
I
the
can't-
Naga.
Can't do it. I can only do it wide.
Send the Naga out there to heal some of these guys. There you go. The guard room is researched. Feel free to place one down. I am definitely going to need to upgrade the more creatures so I can get another Naga. And then, yeah, that's going to have to be upgraded a few times because we're going to need demons for the Vortex as well. And the Arcanum. So, I have to say, I love the improved whatever research things, like the improved Horde, improved Undead, and improved Demons. Because it only gives you a plus 2% bonus to damage each upgrade, as well as a 5% bonus to life. I want to see a multiplayer game where they have gone on for so long that they have gotten like plus 250% damage and they still can't kill each other. I think that would be hilarious.
I don't know. I'm kind of mixed about those upgrades because if there's... It kind of, to be honest, it depends on the person who plays this game, so I can't really say for their case, because maybe there's people who play this game who only specialize in one type of faction.
Yeah, I can see that.
But if you want to go multi-faction, those upgrades are kind of counterintuitive because unless you're willing to spend upwards of like many minutes and collecting all the resources to get those stats up, you're going to be spending a long time.
Yeah.
And it's really not worth it if you go multi.
If you go multi-focus, yeah. The honest truth is, in this game, it's really not viable to go to focus on one faction except the Horde. Because the Horde is all of your mainline fighters. None of the other factions. Well, no, it's not that. It is the Horde are the only people with the health to survive on the front lines. Everybody else requires you to requires the Horde to be there to take the hits. It literally does not work otherwise.
Like the other factions serve as like I think the demon server is more, of course, magical oriented.
Yeah, the basic
strategy.
demon, the basic demon is a ranged support. The basic undead, the banshee, is a melee support, but they are only support. That's the whole thing with them.
Well, so far, like I haven't seen all of the units that you.
That is, yeah, that is fair. We haven't seen anything like a pit demon or something like that, which would be amazing.
I know the succubi are in this game, and I
Yes.
think they function the same like in Dungeons too.
Yeah, Vortex and Arcanum are up, or they are researched rather.
Did you get the Tinker's Cave yet?
No, I have not gotten that yet. We can research it in just a second.
The Vortex. I think I'm gonna put the Vortex. Hold on, where's the Goblin?
Tinkerer's Cave is up.
Alright. That's gonna be a little bit. Go half.
Everything good must die.
Alright, first hero spawn point is also dead.
Daughter, reconsider your deeds. You can still turn back. No one need die today. Disgustingly evil creatures, perhaps, but certainly neither Grimly nor you. This bloke is more stubborn than those phone marketing people who are always trying to get me to buy some shite.
I do think that we should maybe rethink this.
Nope. Hey, Lisk, thank you for the $10.
Time for dwarves to die!
Did you see like the final 2 DLCs for this game?
No, but I think I have them. I think I bought them with the game.
Well, I think. Should I spoil it for you or no? It's not like a huge spoil, but.
No. I know one is, isn't one, Talia going on vacation, and then I forget what the others are.
I don't know about that one, but I know one is where you actually go up against the narrator.
Oh yeah, no, I remember you telling me about that. That does sound like a really cool one. I have one zombie left, so let me put a demon portal down and send him back so the others will respawn. There we go. Collect all of you, and out you go. Or it just picks up one. That's an option too.
I'm gonna build your
Where is?
vortex.
Okay. Oh, I see. The other zombies have not respawned yet. Okay, so I gotta give them time to respawn. So they'll stay in the dungeon for now. I'm trying to get over to the meteor shower spell. Would be great if I could get the arrow rain spell as well. Or no, I don't think that's a thing in this one. I think that was the
No, it is.
that was
It's a
Dungeons
thing.
2. Oh, it is? Okay.
No, it's a thing. Yeah.
Okay. I gotta be super careful. Oh my god. Already it's like getting close to losing people. Retreat.
Who do you want dead?
Hopefully, I can find that diamond vein. That way we can
Hopefully.
just suddenly
I mean, we've
focus
got 3 gold veins, so we're not doing too terrible in terms of money. Let me improve Talia
Indescribable.
and my creatures again.
found yet another gold vein, so we have 4.
Nice. Orc. Let's give you some life regen. So how's your day going, Lisk?
Channels must die.
Vortex, and I'm gonna make the magic room as well.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely will need an increase to mana.
And I know
That's the vortex. Where's the arcanum going down?
right next to the vortex, because
Got
that
it.
way the demons can get right to it.
Okay.
And one thing I do know is that your arcanum needs to be pretty big, because the crystals that you need to put in there are pretty... It takes up a lot of space.
Yep. Takes up a hell of a lot. Yes. Okay. You two are still healing. Let's... Oh, I need an imp.
The Death Hammer.
Alright, let's grab... Am I able to take this? Yeah, that should be a pretty easy feat there. Great, Talia again.
Ah, I am invincible. Well, almost.
Alright, can you research medium traps whenever
Yeah, absolutely.
we get that?
We'll get a huge influx here in a second, so that'll be helpful.
Someone's...
Oh god damn it! I literally just killed that fucker, and they brought him to full health.
Yeah, the healers in this game are a little bit,
Little
They're a
annoying.
bitch.
Yeah, especially the upgraded healers. Like you're fighting like elite warriors with like 10,000 plus health, and the elite healers are just like, nope, you didn't do any
wait.
damage.
Wait, what do you have? Damage bonus.
What's up?
One of the minions picked up a damage bonus. It'll leave it in the treasury.
Okay. Hey, you get away from my demon portal, you piece of shit! You wanted me to get the medium traps?
Yes,
Okay.
because
There
that
it
way I
is.
can actually start.
Yep, I went ahead and got it for you. Let me give you the improved snotlings too.
Though I'm pretty sure once I have everything up to speed here, you're gonna beat the map.
I mean, it's gonna take a while to get up to Grimly. He is also more than a little bit of a pain in the ass to fight. He is extremely tough. Banshee.
So what do you think?
Out of the portal.
So I
Orgak.
actually think this is a pretty well constructed.
I like your little trap, your little maze area. That's actually really cool. I think it's a great idea.
I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about like the overall layout of how a dungeon's or our dungeon's set up rather.
Oh no, that I do like. Yeah, I think you've done it very intelligently. Is you have the hideout next to the gobbler farm, the demons next to where the magic room will be. Yeah, I think that's very well done. There's the magic room, so if you want to speed up a room, you can go right ahead.
Well, it's a little bit expensive right now, so I can only build like half of it right now.
Yeah. Throw that bomb, fuck those cannons. Okay, you run. Same for you, get out of there.
It's payday.
You out.
Yeah? I am the Queen of Evil.
Hey, how many-
Alright. One of the first death hammer is about to go down. See, I also need to purchase an imp for you. There you go. There's the first imp. The second or third imp I'm gonna take for myself.
So much for your Jess hammer, Grimly. Did we break your toy? Are you going to cry like a little baby? Boo-hoo-hoo.
You pay for that. Don't be giving yourselves any medals yet. The Dwarven Empire will strike back. Of that
Yet another Star Wars reference.
I did not get that the first time, but I do see it now.
You? Now? Really? In my moment of triumph? There is nothing you can't ruin, is there? Sorry. Holy crap! You're even good to me! Sister, you have some real issues. I have to go take care of a dwarven king and
Okay,
tear
good,
a
you got
city
that.
apart. Follow me to Steelsmith.
Okay, grab the meteor shower, and soon I can get the complex traps for you, which will give you the rolling stone trap.
I would say hold off on getting that one.
I mean, I've got very little else to research. Here. There you go. It is prepared. Because this next part is a little bit of a slog, so...
Let me see.
Did I get the meteor shower? Yeah. Bam! Call down that fucking meteor shower.
Oh, how does this work?
Call down another one. Bam!
Work. Does it need to be?
Everything
Hallway?
good must die.
Alright, retreat back just a little bit. Let's heal. And get some more minions. Let's see. I need 2 more minions. I'm gonna need 500 gold.
All right, I'll hold off on track
Yeah.
construction.
Yeah, I'll need 500 gold to get the upgrade, and then I need to get 2 more imps, which is gonna be another 1,000 gold.
Do you see any idle guys? Because if so, I'm going to have them start working on the other
like idle.
Veins.
Uh,
Idle snots.
no, I think you've got those pretty covered.
All right.
Because we only have 8 snots right now, so I think there's one that is idle, Schnupsy. So you can go ahead and have another gold vein producing.
All right. I have this one going then.
All right. Let's see. 1 imp, 2 imps. Okay, that is all the gold that I needed.
Who do you want dead?
I'll leave the zombies in the graveyard for you.
I still love how these demonic altars just sound like they just need wood to be made.
I know, right? These metallic altars, just they're sawing some planks to make them.
Hey, Talia, did you really think I didn't have another ace up my sleeve? I had a second death hammer built. It will tear your dungeon apart. Move it, men.
Another one of those things?
I keep hitting the fucking research when I want spells.
Ready for impact.
With a kaboom! The second
You know you can do
hit on the ground.
hotkeys, right?
Yeah, I keep forgetting to look at the hotkeys.
This death hammer also had to be destroyed quickly in order to save the dungeon heart.
Just to make sure
Damage
nothing
bonus
happens to
normal.
my poor little hammer,
Put you
I
in,
also
give
put an
you that.
SLT-26 magical tower shield generator. So knock yourselves out.
Generously, the foolish dwarf king Grimly revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes evil. Before the second death hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star War evil had to destroy the...
First, we'll destroy the magical tower, and then Death Hammer number 2. No problem. We're
And
good
that's-
at breaking things.
The half-blind evil had yet to find another way over the demolished bridge. Had it even really searched for one? Needing an alibi, it quickly sent a few creatures swarming out as a vanguard.
That's not-
Having a look around Evil's army had discovered a stone heap. Just a little brute force, and it could fall into the ravine to form something like a bridge. Computer game.
Also, swarming creatures is not an alibi.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they mean by needing an alibi. But improve Talia.
So incredibly
Okay, that vein's
strong.
done. So,
1 more level for Talia, and I can summon shadows.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
oh boy,
Hey, well, time for your traps to go through.
if they're built.
You forgot to build a drum to get your creatures to come through.
Well, I don't think I even have any creatures to put
You
in.
have 2 goblins and some zombies.
Do
Which
zombies work? Hold on, let me.
they get summoned. Oh right, you have to activate the thrashers this time. They don't automatically go through.
Oh yeah,
Damn it. Okay.
it's alright. I think.
The next one you should be able to do it. I'll put another portal down in case I need to rush back.
Run, you idiots. Hold on.
The dark power fills me. I will destroy this land.
Ever so slightly.
Just a little bit for you may want to grab up those workers and I'll Nice immediate knockout.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Come on. wander a little bit further. Dead.
Alright. So all of that is corrupting. Ooh, guard towers. This is gonna suck.
Okay.
One more Talia upgrade. And
Okay.
alright.
The
Charge
zombies
the
do-
towers.
Okay. Once I start.
At least these guys just down the way are not attacking my people while I'm trying to deal with these guard towers.
I would start building doors, but yeah, I need the gold.
Yeah, I don't think the doors are super necessary right now anyway. I'm actually wondering how those how those enemies like got through. There's not a way to our dungeon that's not through me.
Hey! Hands off my SLD-26 magical tower shield generator!
Hey, Grimly. Your toys break easily. My pals barely got their hands on it and it broke. So, people, let's have a look at this second death hammer, shall we?
Keep your hands to yourself and I'll bite your fingers off your goddamn face. Right,
Nice list.
prepare the death hammer!
Grimly seemed a little desperate upon seeing the occasionally gigging as a stand-up comedian evil turn out to be a brilliant strategist. It relentlessly sent its armies towards the second death hammer.
I wonder how many times the narrator had to, or rather the writers had to come up with ways to not repeat the same
To do puns over and over again? Yeah.
of the evil, yeah,
Yeah.
or just rather titles for the evil
Yeah.
that they're not repeated.
Did I lose a demon somewhere?
Who do you want dead?
I
No,
did.
I didn't get a notification.
It's he respawned. The demons and the undead respawn. The orcs don't. That's what it was.
Who do you want dead?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
How did they get past?
I have no idea, dude.
Alright.
There's a path somewhere that they're taking, and I have no idea what it is. Alright, that's one down.
Ooh, these things are pretty fragile, aren't they? Grimly, I think I accidentally broke both your hammers. I'm so sorry.
I'll strangle you in my bare hands, girl! You goddamn disgusting!
In order to make sure we don't have to cut out all of Grimly's just take over here. The brilliant evil had succeeded. The second dwarven hammer was also history, and its army marched inexorably towards the dwarven town of
Hey, Hassan.
Something else permeated the smell of metalworking that wafted from the city towards
Thank you for the host.
the smell of the
And, have a good sleep.
For good reason, too. We're going to tear their city apart. We could still return to the site and do it. Let me think about it for a second. No.
Oh yeah, those cannon towers are gonna become a
Oh yeah, they are a pain in the ass. And they will continue to be a pain in the ass. Have a good one, Hassan.
Stay down.
Okay, do a little bit of healing. I might send... Yeah, I'm going to send the Banshee back to heal. She should heal. I don't know. Hold on. Go heal.
Oh.
Yeah, there she goes. She's going and resting.
Tanos must die.
Mistburns, the level 3 demon, keeps fucking dying.
Guess I'll make a second Gobbler farm.
Okay, she will have to come in during the final assault.
Hey, Talia, I have a surprise for you. You know that all good things come in threes.
Honestly, do you have another one of those damn death hammers?
Hey, Death Hammer. Ha! I have 3 Death Hammers!
That's the whole thing times 3. Not very imaginative, if you ask me. You are so...
Stop! Hammer time!
Death hammers had a lot more power than
Clever.
the silver
Yeah.
one. It would certainly be
I think that was a really great reference, actually.
put out of action.
No, I said I was clever.
Yeah. Okay, kill all of these fuckers. Alright, that's one hammer down. Okay, that's 2. And back up just a moment. Is the Banshee ready? Yes, she is. Get up here, girl. It will be great when eventually we can corrupt heroes to our side. But that, I know that doesn't come for a long time.
Take that!
Yeah, if I remember correctly, we have to unlock, like, 2 new demons and another undead before that happens. Or something like that. I don't know. I've gotten to, like, mission 8, and I still haven't unlocked that.
I'll take care of you.
Alright, there's Grimly with his 33,000, or sorry, 30,000 health.
Horn of Grimly Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Men, let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and the Red Dawn!
Finally.
I don't know if that one was a reference.
That is a Lord of the Rings reference. That is specifically a reference to the Rohirrim. It is their battle cry.
God, hey!
Is now to wrath, now to ruin, and for the Red Dawn. And it starts off, if I remember correctly, Aowen. I think
I think it's
Aowen.
Éowyn.
Yeah, Aowen, the brother. When he's leading the charge at the gates of Gondor, he sees his father get killed by the Nazgul king, and he yells out the battle cry, "Death! Death!"
You damn brat!
With these words, Grimly the Dwarven King breathed his last.
A well-earned victory for evil. Ha! All the legends and stories that revolve around good heroes. Utter nonsense. In the end, evil will always triumph. Time to enjoy my victory.
Or as good old Gnarl the Minion Master says, evil always finds a way.
I will have to punish you for this. Stay where you are. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
Aren't you here already?
No,
Okay.
he sent a hologram,
Tanos was
essentially.
anything but enthusiastic about his foster daughter's deeds. The insightful evil knew that a confrontation was not yet advisable and ordered Talia to travel west. Always west.
We could always wait for Father and try to explain everything to him. Oi, 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 oh, come on. Even my good side can't be that naive. He'll skin me alive if he gets his hands on me. There's no way I should get anywhere near him until his anger is cooled. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to agree with my evil me. We should let the grass grow over the whole thing first.
Oh, good and evil in agreement. A rare stroke of luck, I'd say. So, it was time to roll.
All right. Do you hit the to the campaign button, or do I? Or do we both do it?
I don't know which one is a good option.
Go to the campaign. Okay, I think both of us have to hit it.
Here, the only problem was, as usual, his own death. After the Dwarven King Grimly suffered a premature death at the hands of the hero-beating evil's armies, the Dark Elf Talia got herself out of dodge. She took the evil creatures and retreated into the tunnels and mines of Steelsmith, which were connected to the most remote places in the world. The hasty departure proved to be very wise indeed, for shortly afterwards, Tanos appeared on the scene, and with him, a mighty army of good. When he found his dwarven friends,
Fucking Wilhelm
he
scream.
screamed his pent-up anger out into the world.
They drew a crime scene. I forgot about that.
We will now repeat approximately what was said. I, the evil will destroy us. We are lost. Wail, wail, and so on. In the end, Tanos called his fellow soldiers to order and commanded them to return to their respective empires and strengthen their defenses. So it was time to do what all good folks do. Hide themselves behind thick walls in fear and hope that the storm would pass them by and hit the others. How exceedingly honorable. In the meantime, Tanos sent out some spies to track down his evil student. The Dark Elf had, by then, beaten her way through the mines of Steelsmith, accidentally awakened an army, and fled from
I
a
wonder what reference is
whip-swinging
that.
demon.
That's
Thieves
definitely
self
Lord of the Rings.
when traveling through dwarven tunnels. At least they had left Tanos and the armies of good far behind them, and now moved almost unmolested through the countryside, determined to continue spreading chaos and horror. The Prince of Hell. Talia had reached
So,
Termite Island. The time
am I-
the
hold on.
end of Burger's End. After Grimly's
I don't
inglorious
think
end,
I'm
the
in
insidious
co-op, and
evil
I don't think I'm in the
army
game with you
broke through the
anymore.
mines of Steelsmith to escape Tanos' armies and his wrath. The
Come on.
Co-op.
Pain.
Okay, I'll invite you this time.
Oh, it's working for you?
Yeah. Looks like all I had to do was reinstall
I still
the
wonder
game.
if they're going to do a Thanos joke, because that sounds really... Thanos sounds almost...
It sounds a lot like Thanos. Yeah, it does. I don't think so, because Dungeons 3 came out before that. So, start game. This should be going to Burger's End.
I'm surprised they didn't do a Burger King, you know, on...
That actually would have been hilarious. Oh, I wish they had done that in this mission.
Talia and the all-devouring evil's army had left the mines of Steelsmith behind them, far from Tanos and his henchmen. The tunnels brought them close to the city Burger's End, in the Empire's hinterlands. Burger's End was known for its voracious heroes. More specifically, their appetites were legend. wait for it, dairy. They ate so much that the city had to be supplied with food from the surrounding area on a daily basis. True story.
These gluttons are going to be easy. Onwards, creatures of the deviant evil! Give these gourmands their just desserts!
This hasty attack wasn't the best idea, as the what is cannon fodder for evil's creatures all too quickly found out. These well-fed warriors proved to be exceedingly powerful and dismembered the advancing horde with terrifying speed.
That could have gone better.
Naturally, a battle like that can work up an appetite. Luckily, a transport full of food showed up shortly after the clash. The wheels quickly turned in the deceitful evil's evil brain. What if those deliverers were to have an accident on their way to the city, and the city suddenly ran out of food? It giggled a treacherous little giggle. Those wood piles could be used as a roadblock if they were put into motion with a few hefty blows. That would make transporting that food even more difficult.
Okay, then we'll starve the pigs out. A brilliant plan. Do we have to do
So we got
this?
2 entrances.
I feel so bad about killing Grimly. Ugh, I'm surprised. I thought that evil act would finally extinguish the good part of me.
Alright,
So, yeah,
I
so
guess
we
I'll
need
just
to
have to put up with you for a while
quickly
longer.
open up
These schizophrenic
some more
monologues are
areas.
really annoying. They prevent me from saying so much more.
Not the worst thing when I look at the reviews of the last game.
What? Talk about cheeky. You haven't heard the last of this.
I don't know. The reviews of the last game were pretty serviceable.
I think so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people probably complained that, you know, about the first game since...
Since the first game was really not good. I know I have my fair share of complaints about the first game, and I have definitely said those plenty of times already.
Strength would prove extremely useful. They were just wait a minute. Where are they?
Yes, they were supposed to be delivered yesterday, but the postman just left a note at the dungeon entrance saying that I wasn't home. I was here the whole time.
How I'd love to work with professionals. Just once. Professionals. Just once. Remember what they told you. You don't want any more of those electric shocks. Fine. And so, the bad-tempered evil quickly threw 2 gobberbots into the dungeon. Then it went out to find that postman and beat the living crap out of him. The advance of the homicidal evil's armies had not escaped the voracious heroes of Burger's End in the short pauses between meals. They immediately sent scouts and combat troops out towards the dungeon.
These stuffed pigs will be a piece of cake. We could also deal with them peacefully, couldn't we?
That was a noble thought from the good Talia, but the heroes of Burger's End were not choosy about what they ate, and dark elf fingers were considered a delicacy.
Oh, disgusting! Right, let's roast these pigs. Oh, good call. Just wait.
Oh, that wizard. Oh god, that wizard.
Yeah, the wizards in this game are, pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are. They hit hard. Holy crap, do they hit hard.
Though, to be honest, I kind of prefer them over the bards from the last game.
Oh my god, yes. The bards were the worst. Okay, I gotta retreat these guys. They are getting their asses handed to them. Yeah, I hated the bards. They made the entirety of making traps useless.
Yeah.
It's just like, cool, I set up all of these traps, and the bard doesn't set them off, and he disables all of them every single time. Awesome. Great. Glad I spent all that money. Do we
You
not have a
you constantly had to sacrifice, your minions to stop only one bard.
Yeah. I was having to spend a whole lot of ammo. It got ridiculous.
Or use a whole bunch of spells.
Yeah.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay, over there.
I got it. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, right click. Can't wait for my new mouse to arrive.
I take it you're having issues.
I spilled an entire glass of wine on my desk, and some of it got in my mouse, and now my right click doesn't fully work.
It's payday.
No, Lisk, it is not Logitech. This mouse is Razer.
Oh, I have a Razer mouse as well.
Oh yeah, it's really great. It's just, you know, I got the wine in there.
Then stop complaining.
Shut the fuck up. Look, I don't have the cheese to go with my wine, okay, Anakin? I'm gonna keep bitching until I get that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Excuse me. Funnily enough, I don't think we need a gobbler farm this huge. Just because I don't think the undead or the demons actually use the gobbler farm.
I know the demons do.
Oh, the demons do? Okay.
Yeah, the demons do.
Okay.
I think the undead don't because they're undead. I don't think they don't really have a hunger.
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just smacking turkeys. Okay, I need to take the army upstairs again. I'm gonna leave you a goblin and a gobblebot while I take out one of these evil spots.
Okay.
I like that the gobblebots are basically using shotguns now instead of the old flamethrower they were using.
Yeah. And I like how the goblins and the gobblebots.
Enabling it to recruit them itself in future. This extremely useful research would equip all normal goblins with a mech, greatly increasing their combat strength. Oh, apparently a couple of heroes got lucky and caught a couple of goblins away from their gobobots on a pea break. You should free them as quickly as possible. The first two deliveries set out for Burger's End.
Oh shit, it's down there. Okay.
And not at all surprised evil would never let it arrive at its destination.
Okay,
So when I actually played this map, I intentionally let the deliveries go through, and the shit he says is actually kind of funny.
Oh really? I might do that just so I can gather some more troops actually. Let's see. I bought the vortex and the cemetery. Or no, it is called the graveyard. Okay. I need to also purchase one more Naga. So I need 500 gold for that. There we go. Because yeah, having one healer is not that effective. And there's a guard room for you.
Where? Or you just researched it?
I researched it.
Oh.
shrapnel cannon. Doesn't just shoot at its target, but instead blankets a 4-meter area in front of it with lethal missiles every 3 seconds that deal 3 times 48 damage to all enemies within that area. Not bad. Some good damage on that.
What I was going to say is, I like the fact that they combined both the Goblin and the Gobblebot from like the previous game. Like they're all one singular unit.
Yeah. Oh, this is not going to go well. Nope, that's a retreat. Let's lure out these fuckers and then take them out this way. Okay, nope, I can't handle those towers yet. That's too powerful. And there's the Arcanum. Come on, Naga, there's one more orc that needs healing.
I am the Queen of Evil.
Payday.
Staying active the whole time. Only horde creatures, Talia, and converted heroes can be healed by Nagas. Right. Demons out of combat heal themselves rapidly, whereas undead do not heal themselves outside of the dungeon. But the bonus for the undead is you don't require mana to revive them. Alright, there's the demon portal spell.
I got an Arcana up if you want to start getting some imps.
Okay. I've got to take care of these fuckers on the surface. There we go. Got those guys. Okay. Oh, that's not good.
That's a spawner.
That-
that is a spawner.
Nope, and they're coming. Okay, I'll put down a demon portal. Motherfucker, don't put away the spells. Alright, army's coming back.
Death from above.
Oh, and there's a diamond vein down by that spider's nest.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, the problem is I can't really make a improvise on that, but it's still good either way.
I got you, man. Don't attack the fucking spawner, you idiots. Attack the spiders around it. Tinkerer's Cave is researched.
Right? How? Okay.
Yeah, and the spider cave is destroyed, so you are good to expand into there.
Okay. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's that. That going to be.
Definitely remember to put some more traps up, because I am not going to be able to stop most of the heroes that try to come and attack.
Yep. Okay. Let me start. I can't do a big winding maze.
Not for the top. You might be able to if you go further to the left.
No, because there's a lot of hard material, bedrock, or
Okay.
I think it's bedrock that blocks it. I think the best I can do is something along the lines of that.
I'd say if nothing else, make sure the end of the tunnel goes into the hideout so that they run smack into a bunch of monsters.
Uh, I'm not sure I can do that with the current configuration, but I can do it like near it.
Okay.
A food delivery had reached Burger's End. The Red with Shame Evil would have to live with a humiliation.
I'm pretty good, actually. I don't really care.
A spider nest has been discovered.
Oh, where is that one?
That one
To the
doesn't.
north.
That one doesn't have a spider.
It doesn't have a spawner, but those guys will eventually come out to attack. That scream, though. Gobobots. That is a really low efficiency room. I would like to get doors, I think. Yeah, because doors improve your efficiency as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely gonna have to happen. Requires an existing. Oh, we need a tinker's room.
It's a little bit windy, but I can make this work for the
Ooh.
top half.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that'll make some good traps.
Payday.
Since the diamond vein's been unnerfed, I'm not gonna worry about all this over here.
Yeah, we don't have to worry too much about grabbing up little gold seams now, since we have an infinite gold vein right there.
I don't. Eh.
Let's get the Arcanum as well.
Yep, that'll work.
What? Down here?
No, I'm just sculpting out the tunnel here,
Yeah.
seeing what I can put in. Unfortunately, if they do manage to get through, they have a straight shot right to the throne. But
well,
up to that point,
the good news is that they don't tunnel through anywhere, and yeah, it'll be fine.
Maybe they didn't deserve it, but just the same, they could also prove to be useful soldiers.
There's the medium traps. I'm gonna research the brewery next because some of our guys are starting to get on toward. Yeah, a lot of these guys are gonna start requiring beer very soon.
yeah, that's actually how they level up as well, because they won't level up further than 3
Yeah,
unless they have beer.
exactly. We need lots of beer. Alright, I'm taking the army back to the surface.
You know, there's an easier way of doing that, right? If you want to take every guy with you.
I don't want to take all the people with us.
Oh.
I don't know why I didn't just take them through the portal, though. That would have been smarter.
Where are you taking me? Need me.
Alright, and another island of evil captured. Let's see the. Oh, there's 4 islands of evil. Okay, cool. Pixie Village, Fountain of Life, Mount Snotmore, and the Great Old One.
Who do you want killed?
There's the
Fearful
brewery.
Evil could now build a brewery. Alcohol and heavily armed evil creatures. What could go wrong? But apart from that, the brewery was able to brew delicious beer, which the Horde creatures craved. Beer was essential for the Horde, as these stubborn creatures demanded the delicious beverage as soon as they acquired a surplus. Scouts informed the highway-robbing evil of another delivery on its way to Burger's End.
Shit, get out of there, get out of there.
Give your orders.
Come on, kill a tower, and let's go. Get out, get out. Oh, that Gobblebot's down.
Well, remember, if the Gobblebot gets down, the Goblin's still alive.
Yeah, the Goblin is still alive. I think we can give him his Gobbobot back.
Yeah, he just needs to head back to the dungeon. And,
Yeah. Shit, that's an orc down. Fucking Bombardier.
Evil
Kill
is
that fucker. There we go. Okay, give me an orc.
Tanos must die. Give your orders.
And research a meteor shower. There we go. All I gotta do is give you the Rolling Stone Trap, and that'll be the last of the ordinary research. I love some of these orc names, like Zoknash, or this Gobblebot's name, Queeksit. Hey, Jen, how's it going? Jen joined the stream. We are blessed now. No, Jen, we are blessed with goodness. With goodness in our hearts.
Ew, good.
I'm doing alright. How are you doing, Anakin?
I'm doing pretty well.
Good to hear.
Thankful and relieved for the helping hand they received from the massacring evil, the goblins immediately joined its constantly growing army.
Ah,
Oop.
shit. That was not a good time to do that.
I mean, we didn't have enough money for the payday anyway, but yeah. Okay, so you 2 goblins, actually you 3 goblins, get back to base. Let's see. Okay, the Snotlings are going to mine now. Good.
Who do you want killed?
I like how the goblins, when they get their mechs, sacrifice their bed to get into the mechs.
Help, heroes come into the dungeon. I'm bringing the army back.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
We're still gonna get a. We need the Tinkerer's Machinarium. There we go.
From above.
I do love how incredibly slow the carts are. Like, those donkeys do not do anything at a decent pace. How many zombies have we got? 3?
You missed a book, by the way.
Did I?
Not out on the overworld. It's marked on the map.
Oh, yeah. No, I see that it started there, and it just happened to show it. No, not that one. Not that one. Throw that one down.
Alright, I'm getting a demon, because,
Okay.
spells.
Yeah. I'm gonna intercept that that cart, if possible. There's some heroes in the way. There we go. Come here, cart! Pack and donkeys!
We've stopped the food deliveries. Let the pigs starve.
I think our character just basically said, fuck the police.
I mean, she's kind of justified in saying that. I mean, we are evil.
Yeah. I don't know if I would necessarily call that a justification, but...
I mean, technically these guys are the medieval police, or fantasy police, whichever you
Yeah.
choose.
They're the goodly heroes.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Let's see, there's another spawn point over there.
Take that, you worm.
There's the heavy traps.
More power.
Kind of need some assistance here. My traps are not set up.
Oh, shit, okay. Let me take care of this Heroes Hall, and armies going through the portal. Do not lose that goblin. Army is on the way.
I'm gonna spend some gold to get some more snotlings, because I need some.
Okay.
That should be enough.
Okay.
Alright, I got one trap set up. I'm working on the others.
No problem. I'm headed back to the surface. Are you actually going to pick up the stuff and send them through the portal? Let's go. There you go, game.
Heyday! These wood piles close to the entrance to the city could make an excellent blockade. The slow evil quickly began to take advantage of them.
Are you insulting us?
I think he was insulting us. Reminds me of if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, that one episode where they have the preacher from the last church come on. At one point he sasses the Emperor, and the Emperor's just like, "Are you sassing me right now?" And Rogel Dorn just immediately goes, "He is sassing you, father, right now."
Right where it hurts most. In the guts, in their stomachs. I am even
I gotta
that's what I
say,
was gonna do, make this a brewery.
out of all the text-to-speech device episodes, I have to say I did enjoy the podcast with the preacher the most, just because while I don't necessarily agree with everything the preacher was saying, it definitely showed how irrational and murderous the Emperor was.
What were they discussing that you didn't agree with?
Basically, the preacher was discussing how he came to be a chaos worshiper, and was talking about how religion is real and true, whereas the Emperor wanted all religions banned so that chaos would be weakened. And both of them are actually right. Like, the gods are real, they are a thing, but the Emperor was also right that the Chaos Gods were losing strength when people stopped, believing that they were real. But the preacher was also pointing out the extreme hypocrisy of the Emperor, and he was actually very, very right in how the Empire had... The Emperor absolutely hated religion, unless it had to do with him. Basically, just taking all the religious words, but then turning them into his stuff, and thereby actually purposefully making a religion that was all about him, and was just as murderous as all of the religions that the Emperor railed against all those years ago. Lisk is not happy about this description. No, I get that, Lisk, but remember as well, you told me yourself that when Gilliman came back and spoke to the Emperor did reveal that part of his plan was to become a god so that he could fight the Chaos Gods on their terms. I'm fairly certain I remember hearing that, Lisk. Was that when Gilliman came back, he learned that the Emperor had decided to become a god. I know he basically is a god now, but I remember.
You mean he wasn't before?
No, he was not. He was just a really super powerful mortal. That's, well, not mortal, but human. Essentially, the Emperor... I believe the canon they're going with right now is that the Emperor is the combined spirits of every single shaman from way back before humanity took to the stars. Basically, they all committed mass suicide and formed the Emperor.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
A satisfying crash and clatter heralded the
Oh, hey, that's a giant turtle.
Of the pixie king. A wonderful thing, because the sound of their wings reminded me of the mosquitoes that attacked me in bed at night.
Oh, okay, the current canon is now just that the Emperor was the first Psyker, which, yeah, apparently makes him the most powerful Psyker.
Something that sounds like a mosquito, trust me. There's no room for peace there, only total war. Even when you search
Warhammer?
Yeah.
the whole damn bedroom at 2 in the morning for the stupid thing.
So tell me, Lisk, are the Emperor's actual progeny still canon? Or have they kind of written those out of lore?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Wait, are the Warhammer guys actually still making lore to this day? Like, when
Oh
was
yeah.
Warhammer?
No, the
when was
series is still
Warhammer-
going.
when was
Warhammer and
was made?
Warhammer and Warhammer 40K, they are both still going.
Well, I mean, when were they made?
That's a good question. When was the original Warhammer made?
Come on.
The 60s, apparently.
Okay. I'm on the brewery. Don't worry.
Okay.
More power!
All right, here we go.
$1987 was said. Okay. So that's when Warhammer and Warhammer 40K started. Or at least Warhammer.
Hey, send those guys back because they're not gonna fight because they need beer.
Oh. Okay. Demon Portal. You, and you. Get back.
I'm working on getting the breweries up, so
Okay.
we should be able to get some.
Once you do, they should collect that automatically. Okay, no point in continuing with all of these like this.
The first brewery was now ready to roll. Soon, a creature of the horde, or little snot, would here begin to produce the noble brew. Not only was beer essential for powerful horde creatures, it also had a healing effect upon them. Ah, if only that would work for me.
Anything that increases the troops' combat strength is great. Go, creatures! Get yourselves drunk!
Oh yeah, you're sending some really bad messages.
I think she's sending all the right messages. Hey, Dan.
The stagecoach, I mean the food delivery, was on its way to
Stagecoach.
Burger's End. Naturally, it would never reach its goal.
I love how the orcs and goblins just straight up take an entire barrel of beer and just drink the whole thing down.
I think even the does the Naga do it too?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they all do. Let's see. Have we got space for a banshee? Yeah. Let me, damn it. Let me grab that. Gonna grab 2 banshees, so I'll need 1,000 gold. The Ramrod. Gobblebot description. The Ramrod infantry is fully charged and ready to go. When is payday? In 2 minutes. So get that banshee.
But I thought we weren't going to do payday.
We're gonna do payday eventually.
As soon as a couple people get off their fucking masses and start getting those goddamn achievements.
yeah. No, I deserve every bit of scorn for that. I absolutely do. I've got to finish translating Xeno's achievements and actually get my own achievements done.
Give me my orders!
Alright, where is the demon portal? There it is. I've almost conquered the entire overland map other than the city, so once we once that's done, we pretty much just have to get the food deliveries.
Masterful evil had destroyed the delivery without even breaking a sweat.
Yeah, honestly, this mission is not that tough. It's literally just wait for the food deliveries to be done.
Ow!
Are you fucking kidding? Why did that person intercept that? Oh, shit. Run away!
I am the evil.
Fucking bombardiers. Hate these little bastards. There we go. So how are you doing, Dan? Are you feeling any better?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Good.
I
Hey
am invincible.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, almost.
Okay, I believe everybody got paid. Nice. Damn, that almost took out all of them.
The reason why I have that double door configuration is that I can do this. And
Yeah.
then again.
Yeah, I just hit them all over again. Alright, Goblin. Head back through the portal, get your Gobblebot.
Get your Gobblebot here.
I have to say, I know 40k lore is moving along. I really love what text-to-speech device is doing with it, though. I finally realized one of the things they were trying to say was in one of the episodes, it showed the Emperor saying that at a point in time he separated everything that made him a full human from himself. Basically, he needed his compassion and empathy and all that to be separated. He needed to just be logical. And so he separated all of that compassion and everything physically from him. And now though, he needed it returned to him because the world needed compassion. And they actually... I didn't realize that he was talking as though he had physically separated his compassion from himself. But they showed a being known as the Star Child taking over Fyodor Karamazov. And I finally realized, oh, that's what the Star Child is. The Emperor's kindness. It's his actual humanity coming back to him.
In another person?
Essentially, yes. It's using it can't leave the warp by itself. So it's using a person to come back to the Emperor. Yeah, no, I get that, Lisk, but that's... I prefer what text-to-speech device is doing. Honestly, I think that makes a lot more sense with what they've been doing. But it also just explains a lot about current lore and current situations. I think it just makes a lot more sense. And it's a lot more interesting, too.
I'm still waiting for the Warhammer devs to,
There are enemies in your dungeon.
like, get the team from text-to-speech device and...
Oh, they're never going to. That's not gonna happen.
I know, it's just one of the things from those guys is, while they're actually comedic, they do, number one, they do a pretty good job doing their homework. And I'm not really that good with Warhammer lore in any way whatsoever. In fact, I hardly know anything from it.
Yeah.
The only things I do know from it are from that show itself.
Yeah, they do a really great job of explaining the old lore, and I think that they're doing a great job of pushing that lore in a different direction, exploring basically a different timeline.
I got a book for you, by the way.
Okay.
Is indescribable.
number of food deliveries carrying a variety of culinary delights were on their way to Burger's End. How sad that they would never reach their destination.
Okay, that banshee is still healing. I mean, that's still the lore that they're using, Dan.
A delivery to Burger's End spontaneously burst into flame. Well, okay, actually more
Or not
because
Dan,
the
Lisk.
grandiose evil's creatures
Did I say Dan or did I say Lisk? I don't even
You said
know now.
Dan.
Okay, yeah, sorry. That's meant to say Lisk. Because yeah, that's still the lore they're going with. That current lore is that the Emperor is a person. He had incredible power, but he is not a god. But I do still kind of agree with the account of the last preacher, that the Emperor, all of that shit that that was made as part of the Empire and all of that, like, the Emperor did a lot of that. He caused a lot of the Emperor, or a lot of the Empire, to use a lot of religious terminology. And that's really shady. Really shady. See, there's the thing, though. Yes, the word bearers did that, but as he also pointed out, he made the word bearers. He made Lorgar. He gave Lorgar the ability to spread his faith. He gave him an army. He gave him funding. He gave him everything he needed. And after he realized that Lorgar was making him into a god, he, like, barely slapped the guy. Because after everything, he still let Lorgar go. To a Primarch? Yes, nuking a planet and killing everyone on it is a slap. He didn't take his power away. He didn't do anything to his actual ability to spread his faith. That was shown just by the word bearers betraying the Empire. Excuse me. So there's the book. It's an armor bonus. That should definitely go to an orc. Where is an orc? There's an orc. Come on. Drop it at his feet. There you go. Zergok the Well-Armored. I'm trying to remember again. Who was the, God damn it. In one of the books, before the Horus Heresy, it followed, I think, Horus's group, and they discovered another, like, human-like empire that had actually allied a whole bunch, like, subjugated a whole bunch of Xenos races. And one of the Space Marines, not of Horus's group, but one of the Space Marines betrayed all of their negotiations by assaulting their, like, a museum, killing the Guardian, and stealing a weapon. That was Erebus? Yeah, Erebus is a shithead.
obviously we just need to all reference that one book that the Emperor and that one podcast read. But
Which one?
fuck, I forget.
Oh, was it the third podcast?
I don't know.
Inquisitor.
When you were
The one about Inquisitor Draco. My favorite line from that. My absolute favorite line. That's when he realized he wanted some of that Tyranid pus! And then just boy going. Such a great moment.
I need to watch that again because that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, it was fantastic.
And don't forget discount Waluigi.
Yeah. They really do a great job with that.
For Burger's End. Naturally, the insatiable evil would never let them arrive.
They do a good job of doing comedy, but also making it serious at the same time.
Yeah, they do a great job of doing comedy and still telling a good story with it.
Now, here's something I want to ask you, Kanuda, since you seem to be more well in tune with Warhammer. There is other Warhammer timelines that's in different settings, like 40K is obviously the most popular one, but I noticed, like, is there like a I wouldn't say medieval fantasy.
Yeah,
but...
no, there's a medieval fantasy. Basically, there's Warhammer 40K and there's Warhammer. The two used to be connected, but they are not anymore.
In what way were they connected?
They were assumed to be the same timeline.
Just
Like
in
the
different
just at different points in history. Basically, I believe Sigmar was considered to be what the Emperor became, or sorry, the guy who became the Emperor, but they separated those two lords out, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Dan, the lore of Warhammer 40K and Warhammer Fantasy definitely don't connect.
All the food transports. Flawless work.
God damn, even with my, like, highly leveled up guys, the guards at the main place would still kick the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Just one of those guys does like a third of the health bar of the orcs. But yes, there is Warhammer Fantasy, which is medieval Warhammer. Hey, Salix.
Which do you prefer more, though? Which do you like more?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I don't know much about Warhammer Fantasy at all. I know basically some references via Total War Warhammer 1 and 2, and I know some references via Warhammer Vermintide 1 and 2. But I don't know anything else about Warhammer Fantasy, so I can't really say what I prefer. From what I've seen, I do prefer fantasy because there are a lot more types of factions, and they're all very interesting factions. Like, you have the Skaven faction, which are the Rat Men. You have multiple types of undead factions. One of the factions is Vampire Zombie Pirates, Anakin. And it's awesome. Literally, you have two different factions of vampires. you have the Sylvanian vampires, which is basically Transylvania, like Dracula, Transylvania, and then you have you have the Vampire Coast, but essentially some of the vampires of Sylvania decided to go out to sea and start trying to gather power there and raid the coastlines of the mortals and a bunch of other stuff for their own desires. And eventually they became vampire pirates, and their crews are slightly more intelligent zombies. Like, these zombies are able to think and are able to talk for the most part, but they do not have free will. They are still chained to the will of the vampires that are raising them.
But where did the werewolves come in?
I believe the werewolves are the Norsemen. The Norskas. The Norskins.
No, I was trying to say, like, is the
Vampire
next
and
plot twist
werewolf.
Gonna be gonna
Yeah. No, like,
vampire, werewolf?
that's the thing. There are werewolves. The werewolves are a Norsican mutation. Norskins basically being, like Vikings, except that they serve chaos.
Joining chaos.
Oh, smash it! But yeah, the werewolves are essentially a mutation of chaos. I forget what they call them, but they are, if you play as the Norskins, you can actually recruit companies of those soldiers. I want to say they're called skin wolves or something like that. I don't remember.
Skinwalkers?
No, it's something wolves. I think it's skin wolves. Liz, quickly, go look up what the things are called.
Will that be your final answer?
I believe this next wave is the final wave, but I may be wrong about that. There might be two waves.
There's a counter on the top.
Yeah.
Right.
There's 5, but they've started sending them in pairs, so we actually take out 2 counters per wave. I think then either the next one is 2 and then the one after that is 3, or they're sending 5 at once.
You know, you would think that starving them would be a thing when they really don't seem to have a source of reliable water. So how are they getting their water?
Do they not?
More deliveries on their way?
Oh yeah, they don't.
Right. Let's take care of them.
I think it's the same thing. Is that the deliveries are coming via cart, so they're expecting it all that way. Dan, as for Yakuza 0, yeah, probably. I think I would, if Anakin is up for it, I would like to do one more mission after this one, but I think after that we'll do Yakuza 0. I beat Club Jupiter in the Club Cabaret battle. I've got to go for Venus next? No, Mercury next.
Heyday.
Everything good must die.
A delivery to Burgess End spontaneously burst into flame. Well, okay, actually more because the grandiose evil creatures set it on fire.
What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, I'm aware of that, Dan, but I think I was working on Mercury next.
Command me.
There is one game that I would love to play in co-op as well. You like the Majesty series, right, Anakin?
Yeah. I
So
wouldn't say I'm like a diehard fan, but they're definitely
course.
really enjoyable.
yeah, they're pretty fun. There's a whole series of games based in that universe. There's one series that me and List know about. That is like a civilization type. I forget exactly what it's called.
Is it Stronghold?
No, nope, it's not Stronghold. But there's another where you play as the bad guys, and it's like this. It's like a dungeon keeper style game, and it's called Empire. You basically
Empire?
It's a play on words. It's basically you play as an extra dimensional imp that was summoned by a necromancer to try and gain power.
Had intercepted all the food transports. Flawless work.
But it is pretty cool. The main issue with it is that it is glitchy. So there are moments that it just crashes. So it's kind of difficult to play. Yeah, like I said, Dan, it is something that I would love to play in co-op.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, you were talking about Gladius. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to get some more people together for Gladius on the show.
You know what game, or rather games that I would really love right now?
What?
The original trilogy of Gears. AKA Gears 1 through 3.
I've never been a huge fan of Gears.
It's fine. I'm really disappointed that they put Gears 5 and possibly 4 on Steam, but yet completely neglect 1 through 3.
Yeah.
To give my opinion, I absolutely adore 1 through 3. 1 was a rough start. I'm not going to deny that. It was a rough start, but it got so much better later on.
Yeah.
Gears 4 was fucking awful. I'm not touching that again. To give you an example, Gears 1 through 3, you could say it's a bro simulator where it's just a hyper
Yeah.
muscly guy, but
It's masculinity on steroids, essentially. Which is one of the things that about the first game that turned me off was I know I cuss a lot in my talk, but dude, even I recognize that there is such a thing as cussing too much. And hearing them go, "Motherfucker!" every time they're about to do anything in that game was really annoying.
yeah, the first game has a lot of repeat dialogue. Like I said, it was a rough start,
Yeah.
but later on it gets much better. They still cuss, but not too much of an extent.
Yeah, I'm fine
but-
with cussing. It's just that whole like overuse of it that annoys me.
But one of the things why I stuck to the two Gears
Enemies have entered
is
the
because of the campaign was mostly good in the beginning to really well written, and it was the characters that I loved the best. You can say Marcus is one-dimensional, or he's very monotone,
Yeah.
but I think it's his chemistry with the other characters is what I adore best about him, because Cole, Baird, Anya, like all the other characters in that trilogy, each had their gimmicks and quirks and ups and downs, and they were pretty. It was pretty well.
I will say, I love the Cole Train, but then again, everybody loves the Cole Train, baby.
Fucking Coltrane is one of my favorites. Though to be honest, Baird and Cole, I love the dynamic between the two. Like, especially later on, they actually pair the two together up, and just a little interesting dynamic of the smart asshole just
Don't
just joking around with Coltrane.
don't Coltrane and Baird die in the first game, or am I wrong about that?
No. The characters that do die in the first game was Carmine, one of the three brothers. That's like all the. No, Kim dies. It was
Lisk just said Carmine and Kim.
yeah, Carmine and Kim, and I think that's all who dies in the first game, really, in terms of an semi-important characters or supporting characters.
Yeah.
But that's one of the mainstays of why I loved Gears so much. And Gears 2 and 3 were really phenomenal of at least I think on how the characters grew. One of the main characters, I won't spoil it for you, even though you don't care about it. Even though you don't care, I won't spoil it for you.
No. Go right ahead.
Well, Dom and Marcus were built up pretty well over the games as kind of unconventional brothers. Like, they weren't bound by blood, but they
were brothers in arms.
They were brothers in arms. They looked out for each other, and there was a really interesting dynamic between the two.
Yeah.
And in the third game, he saves the team by sacrificing himself.
Yeah, I do remember hearing that Dom dies.
Yeah, Dom dies in that scene, and it really fucked Marcus up. Like he lost one of his best friends, and it was actually kind of saddening.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Lisk and Dan are just like, fucking Carmine should have died there.
Yeah. Yeah. But the characters. Oh.
Here we go.
What?
The feasting evil's armies had laid low the last of the defenders, and now rampaged through the city, plundering and burning as they went.
Wonderful! Let them burn. Okay, somehow that was extremely evil. I mean, I haven't forgotten that bit about the Dark Elf fingers, but maybe we could have gone about things differently? Just shut up and look at the fire.
Talia sat and surveyed the heartwarming scene. Every now and then one could still hear some screaming in the distance, but they soon ebbed, and there was no sound except the crackling of the fire. Well, aside from the roaring of the vile evil's creatures, of course. Once the plundering and arson had gone on long enough, the hinterland conquering evil's army marched on.
But I can't really do the characters justice explaining them because there's a lot more to tell about them.
Okay, so it was continue, not to the campaign.
Yeah, it was continue.
Okay.
But I can't really do the characters justice. Telling you like each of their traits and everything. Like, it's best to be just watch a playthrough of it. Like, if you don't want to buy it, but if you're curious, I highly recommend it. But the reason why I didn't like Gears 4 is because every single character in the campaign was devoid of really any personality, and most of them.
The truly offensive evil's armies continued marauding and running through the fields of wheat. Somewhere behind them, Tanos picked up their trail, but he had no inkling of the corrupting evil.
Oh god, I know this level.
Termite Island.
This is a really difficult
A
one.
fleet would be needed to get to Termite Island, and as everyone knew, the two Left Hands evil and its creatures were not exactly gifted shipbuilders. And so it was that the Horde stood before the gates of fantastic Lakesville. The inhabitants of Lakesville worshipped the sun and had even erected a number of temples that captured the sunlight. The light they collected strengthened the inhabitants of Lakesville in a truly unpleasant manner, which made them dangerous opponents indeed. On top of that, Sunshine made them a little over the top in the gung-ho department. A number of battle-hungry troops had already rushed out to head for the dungeon.
So yeah, so this one introduces an interesting day-night cycle. During the day, we have to protect the dungeon. During the night, we go out and kill things.
Prepare to defend against intruders. Beat them, break their legs, pick their noses. And sit down in a circle? Ah, just shove it. Tear out their arms, twist their necks, give them wedgies.
Battle began in the underground. Meanwhile, the heroes on the surface continued to bathe in the sunlight.
It's getting to be about time for night to fall.
What? Night? Oh, okay. Night slowly fell over Lakesville as the sun sank and finally disappeared. The sun praisers of Lakesville shivered
Dark
a
Souls
little
reference,
as they were
I think.
used to seeing the sun.
Possibly.
At the same time, they were overcome with a deep fatigue that led the overworld guards to fall asleep. Only a few heroes were still on their feet.
Excellent! Finally, this narrator does something useful for a change.
Ungrateful lot. Fine then. Huh. The night wouldn't last forever though, and daybreak was approaching fast. It seems the days just flew by in Lakesville. Must be all that fresh sea air. The sun had completely
Why must
set.
you
It
tempt
was
the
now
narrator?
dark.
I know.
But getting back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
We should take advantage of the opportunity and attack them now, while they're all asleep. That would be unwise. I would suggest something else. Ugh, what now? Do you want to talk things out again? Or do you have some other hippie hogwash you want to share? No, not this time. I wanted to suggest that we focus on defending the dungeon and build a few defenses. Otherwise, they'll overrun us at daybreak. Huh. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. But attack is the best defense.
Are you guys done? Seems so. But
Yeah, be
oh
sure.
my god.
I know you've been through this, but oh my god, be sure to build tons and tons and tons of defenses.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the top path, because that's blocked off by a very powerful heap of rubble, and we can attack anything that tries to break through that rubble. So I can worry about that. Just focus on the bottom path.
But,
But yeah,
Gears 1 through 3 kind of had a little bit.
The digging in the dungeon had paid off, for the truffle pig Evil's little snots had found a scroll. Now it only needed to be taken to a lecture hall.
Oh, so this is where we research. Got it.
I just watched our fists play rock paper
Rock,
scissors.
paper, scissors. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the first 3 games, there was a super weapon that would be introduced that would helpfully get rid of the locust.
You're never gonna be able to finish your thought.
There, scrolls could be examined, which would make things already researched even better.
Sounds pretty
That's what happens when you're
sensible to me.
playing a narration-driven game.
Yeah.
We can get against these sunbathing goody two-shoes.
Okay, quickly, go before they start again.
But there was a super weapon that they would introduce almost every single game, but it would be a little bit of a upper. Like the first game, they used the light mass bomb, which was, I think it's their version of a nuke. To be honest, they
If
never
I
really
remember
showed.
correctly, it was their version of GDI's orbital satellite.
No, that's the Hammer of Dawn.
Oh, okay, my bad.
The light mass bomb is just a huge missile that I think acts as a nuke, and they never really showed you the explosion from it.
Okay.
But the first game, when you launched the light mass bomb, it didn't work, or you rather thought it worked because you had to nuke out the underground where the locusts resided.
Mhm.
And the second game, they came back,
Even though the heroes of Lakesville were indeed getting their beauty sleep, it was doubtful that they would sleep through any violence directed their way. And it was also likely that the destruction of any buildings or the like would make a perfect alarm clock.
Right then. Just hit them hard enough, and they'll close their little eyes again. Oh, you are so evil. I know. That's a compliment.
But in the third game, well, the second game, sorry, you had to sink the last bastion, or the sink the last refuge, basically, not bastion, that the COG were using to as a refugee city to ferry people in and out, the stranded, as they call them.
Sure showed him.
And they had to sink that because the Locusts were also planning to sink the city, but the city was on top of their hive, but they were evacuating, and the Locust plan was to flood Jacinto, which was the city.
Okay.
They were planning to flood.
So they were planning on unleashing a whole bunch of alien parasites that turned you into themselves. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just...
no, but
You're welcome.
you end up beating the Locusts back, and successfully flood the hive before they can escape, and kill off most of them. And you think that they're done for this time, but the third game, this is when the COG was, which was their version of a military. They were kind of disbanded. They had a very weak presence. Like, they were very disbanded.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I can't remember every single detail because it's been upwards of 2 years since I played the main series. I'm pretty sure Liz can correct me with a couple things. But
Yeah, I know he and a few others have been playing through Gears 5 at least.
But for clarity's sake, in Gears 2, what?
Sorry, Dan reminded me of some of his hilarious company names while we were playing Gladius, which is a Warhammer. It's a Civilization type Warhammer 40k game, and you can rename some of your companies and special units. And he had for Chaos Dreadnoughts, he had Fisto and Fisto 2.0. And then for his better Chaos Marine squads, he had the slightly miffed Marine Corps. Thank you, Dan. So good.
Anyway,
Yeah, continue. Sorry.
in the second game, because I forgot one detail, they actually introduced a character for the Locust that was kind of a little bit of a mystery, which was the Queen. And you would think,
Yes.
with the abominations of the Locust, that the Queen would be some hideous abomination that...
Yeah, if I remember correctly, she was kind of human-like, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was kind of human-like, and that was the mystery behind it.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't know if she was actually human or
Oh, no.
a hybrid.
No, apparently she was in Gears 1.
Oh, yeah, well...
And she is a human. That's what Liska's saying, anyway.
I think, yeah. Then again, I don't... It's a little bit odd because in Gears 3, when she becomes the primary antagonist, where you would face her often, she gave, or rather, she told Marcus at one point that the whole entire reason that the Locust was invading was because of the emotion, which was basically a fuel / gas that the humans were using for were mining actually for gas.
Yeah.
So they can use their vehicles and all that. That was like their version of gas. But it also had some alternative effects to living organisms, to where it would mutate the host that like breathed in the emotion fumes or got into contact with the emotion, it would mutate them heavily and become heavily aggressive.
Oh shit. Sorry, we're forgetting to put traps down. Yeah, we gotta get that like right now. Cause yeah, those daylight heroes will fuck us up otherwise. Let's see. Oh, we've got the rotating flamethrower now. Sets all 8 tiles around it on fire for 5 seconds, dealing damage to all enemies found there. That's an automatic trap. That might be a good one to start off with and then have thrashers further down. Oh, we gotta put doors here as well. Excuse me, sorry.
It's alright.
Nope, my chat just reset. Okay, but no, sorry, continue.
Payday.
The emotion that came into contact with everyone, who either breathed it in or physically came into contact with it, like they fell into a pool of emotion. The
Okay.
emotion would mutate them and become really aggressive, as I said before. And in the second game, it only appeared to affect Locust, and the infected Locust would fight against the ordinary Locust.
Yeah.
And they didn't become a major problem until Gears 3, where they were heavily mutated to the point where they were just glowing yellow all over, and they would mutate rapidly, kind of like the virus from Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And they would explode upon death. Queen Mira, that's her name, by the way, was driven out by the Lambent, and that's why she started the war with the humans on top, above ground. In the third, at the very end, sorry, I'm having trouble
No,
getting my words right.
take your
At
time.
the very end, Marcus's father, who was thought to be dead at the time, has invented a weapon that not only would kill the Locust, but kill the Lambent infected as well. And you find out earlier in the game that the emotion started to affect humans as well. So it's like a massive epidemic of locusts and humans getting infected with emotion,
Come on,
where they're
Snotlings.
transforming to emotion.
You guys got to install those traps. Stop harvesting gold for a bit. Go install those traps.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they can't. You can't really tell them to put down which one.
Yeah. Oh, that and the
Kinda wish-
Tinkerer's Cave was taking forever to actually build them too. That's what it was.
But Queen Mira, I would like to
It was morning.
Shit.
I like to say that she's a sympathetic villain, because on one hand, yes, she does some terrible things. She does do murder, but at the same time, she's forced to do it because of her people being driven out from underground.
Yeah.
That doesn't really absolve her of any crime, but that she didn't want to do it in the first place, but she was forced into action basically. And you end up killing her at the end of Gears 3. And this is where we lead into Gears 4, because at the end of Gears 3, the weapon goes off and it kills every single Locust and Lambent across the world. Like, it's shown, like, it spreads all around the world and kills everything in sight that's Locust or Lambent related.
Yeah.
So you would think that the series would be over. This is where we get into Gears 4, where... Oh my god, where to even begin with Gears 4? for starters,
I love that reaction. Where the fuck do we start with this fuckfest?
well, let me begin with everything that you've worked up towards in the beginning of 3 games have been for nothing. The Lambit's still dead, but the Locusts are somehow still survived and yet somehow mutated into a crystalline version of themselves.
Weird.
And for some odd reason, they're being referred to as a swarm now. I'm still calling them locusts because, don't fucking tell me what to call them. I'm going to call them the locust. They're still the same thing.
Lisk is saying they evolved.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
They're like discount versions of Metal Gear Survive zombies, really.
Okay, I definitely need to put a door down in front of that rotating flamer.
But, dead. Yeah, he's dead. But the locust surviving just completely negates the whole entire purpose of the 3 games, just so the story can continue. And I really fucking hated all of the characters. Kate, the only one I know is Kate. The others I forgot because of how uninteresting, how boring they were. They were really one-dimensional, and the jokes that they wanted to crack like almost every single second was not funny, and it was boring.
Fair, fair. I'm gonna put down a second.
I forget the overall
Tinkerer's
plot
machine.
of 4 because I couldn't actually finish 4. I was severely bored, and I was not having fun.
I think it sounds like what would have happened with me in Resident Evil 6 if we didn't play it together.
Yeah, I did not finish it, but I went so far as to look up the ending of that game, and you know what the ending was?
No.
The ending for Gears 4 is basically my version of Because Wesker Fucks. One of the main characters in the game is blood related to the Queen. The Queen was not shown to have any sort of love interest whatsoever, and her motivation was to help the Locust survive. So I'm pretty sure she didn't have time to go on dates or, get it on. But no, apparently, the main Kate's grandmother, and therefore Kate, is blood related to the Queen. I'm like, no, no, get out of here with this stupid Mary Sue bullshit. And that's where Gears of War 5 goes on, and I'm not going to get Gears of War 5 because I'm pretty sure that's going to be even more of a tire fire.
I don't know. From what I've seen, Gears of War 5 is getting some pretty good reviews. Lisk and the others are playing the hell out of it, so...
The only thing I can say is a good thing that Gears 4 and Gears 5 did is that it become less of a shotgun fest where you were only supposed to be roaming around with a shotgun, and that's the only effective way of dealing with enemies, or rather competitively, rather.
Yeah.
The other weapons were viable. It's just like if you were playing multiplayer, no, it would just be a shotgun fest. And I agree with that criticism.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I don't think we'll be able to finish this because it's almost 8 o'clock and I have to, get dinner.
I mean, if nothing else, I'll continue on if you have to go.
Yeah, like
And you
I
can-
already beat.
once you
I've
get
already
back.
beaten this map, so I already know what happens.
I mean, once you get back, we can continue. It's not so much like, are you missing anything? It's let's play together and talk and just generally have a good time.
Well, I'm gonna be away for like upwards like 30 minutes.
That's fine. It's gonna take me longer than that to complete this level. This level is a pain in the ass.
You want me to just leave or just?
Just
Want
like
me
let
to
me know,
stay in?
let me know when you have to go, and I'll continue from there. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be leaving at 8 o'clock sharp, so.
So in
like,
15 minutes,
more
yeah. As I said,
yeah.
once you have to leave, just let me know.
All right.
we're gonna have 2 packs of zombies. Of zombies. Okay, good. We've got more of the traps up. So that ought to help out big time. Delete that one. That was a bad idea. I need doors in front of the rotating flamers.
Oh, be sure to get some tar. Be sure to get some tar around it.
Yes.
Tar is especially...
Hold off on...
infuriating.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Sorry.
Just, it doesn't have to go around the Thrasher because the Thrasher does damage so quickly. But, come on, pick up. There you go. Pick up all 4 of those and into the graveyard with all of you. You are my new zombie horde.
Oh, now that I remember it, plus, one thing to add about the new games is that they're, especially with 5, they're shoving in a lot of purchases in your face that you can do.
Yes, I heard about the microtransactions inherent in number 5.
They did it with 4 as well, and that's another thing I can add to the list that I absolutely hated.
Yeah.
No, none of that. I like how the gunners just see a door and go, ah, throws turret.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, that door's coming right for us! Builds a turret. Building the sentry. Definitely want to increase my Naga's heal rate. Let's see. We need to get the Gobblepots too. And the Iron Hides. The Iron Hides will be amazing.
I'm gonna get some efficiency doors.
Vault Door. And Crusher and Spring Trap. Nurger. Need to wait a little bit. Need more money for that.
There we go. There's some efficiency. Well, not right.
Yeah, those are efficiency doors. They count as walls for improving the efficiency of the room.
I didn't get the library yet, or the
Oh, it's
lecture hall.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're not really like it takes a lot to use the lecture hall, so don't worry about it.
It's payday.
I kind of wish that the devs would at least show what date. Well, that again, that would have to put a date system, but just show like what day is going to be payday, or what hours.
Like
going
what
to be
time?
payday.
Yeah, they do if you mouse over the gold indicator, but it would be nice to actually have that info ready to go. They did that in the second game, I think. I don't know why they didn't do it in the third game.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I like the rotating flamer, but I see that it is not super effective. And it doesn't last that long. Oh my god, the health on these fuckers.
Yeah, this once you get that buff down, they're really squishy.
Nice slow
Yeah.
on Lakesville.
Okay,
And
get
that
the
should
horde
be
here.
gone. Yep, that's gone.
Yeah, it's got to be repaired now. Oh, get you out of there. Okay, no, you're good.
Not gonna get up.
Okay, we need more box production.
Ah, damn it! One of the goblins died. That's fine. Replace him with a banshee. And then healing hands. In 10 seconds, I can go out onto the surface again.
The sun had completely set. It was now dark.
Another gold vein.
Nice. If I remember correctly, the diamond vein is to the south, like past where our defenses are, but it's guarded by a powerful spawner. Okay. Talia, Zaruk, Hulkirk, you, and fuck it, both packs of zombies as well. Come on. Fucking leave the goddamn dungeon. There you go. Whew. But yeah, when you have to go, don't leave the game, and that way when you come back, you can keep going.
All right.
You honestly shouldn't miss that much.
10 seconds later, where's the other hand? I require a free hand.
I can't keep playing this one-handed, damn it. Increase the storage space there. Okay, so there is a guard tower there, but that's fine. What is your actual damage? 30 damage.
Command me.
To be honest, I kind of wish that they would have worded, or worded a couple of the enemies correctly. Like for example, the novice. I'm pretty sure you could have just called her a cleric.
I mean, yes, but you could also just call her a novice too. Like a novice is a term, is also a term for a person in that hierarchy who is not yet a full cleric. Yeah, you have either the novice or the acolyte. Both of those work. Typically, the novice was the actual terminology that was used in real life, but acolyte works as well. Brainwash, Tentacle, Mana Bomb, Undead Rise. Yes, Undead Rise is actually a really great spell.
That treasure room is done. So what to make of it?
It's payday.
Oh shit.
We have the gold. It's just not in the treasury right now.
Yeah. Make the go.
There we go.
Sweet. Do you know what ability I miss from a completely different Dungeon Keeper style game? It was War for the Overworld, and I missed the ability to turn captured heroes into gold statues, which you could then pop outside of your prison and tell your minions to mine it for gold.
Wow.
Yep. It was a gruesome fucking spell, but man, was that a really great way to get some money.
You know, I really hope it comes up as a reference in this game.
What?
That awful Fellowship of Evil game.
I doubt it will. I very much doubt that it will. That would be amazing if they referenced how terrible that was, but I genuinely don't think it will.
Those are a couple of the Ironhides I sent to scout around.
Ooh.
They've been captured. We should free them. Then I can punish them for failing.
Great plan. Although it looks like those guards are full to the eyebrows with caffeine. None of them are going to be sleeping tonight.
Narrator, caffeine isn't invented yet.
Sure it is. Everybody knows of the wonderful invention of caffeine back in 1062.
The all-crushing evil simply plowed right through the Ironhide's weedy guards. Thoroughly impressed, they happily joined the evilest of all evil's army.
Simply let themselves be captured. Losers.
Saying something like that now is rather amusing, considering that in the future... but I digress.
Why did you sell the treasury?
The gold vein was up.
So, leave it there. We don't have a proper space to store gold now. The dungeon heart can only store 1,000 gold. After that, it doesn't get stored and it doesn't get counted.
Well, I was moving it over here to this vein.
Well, oh well. Just keep it there anyway. Every little bit helps. Oh, that's a bombardier tower. Let's go take care of that. Ooh, that is a lot of damage in a very short time. We don't have the mana to revive that guy. I don't think we even have an altar, do we? Nope, we don't even have a vortex. We need to fix that.
Yep, I'm fixing that right now.
We need a vortex and an arcanum. Is there not a goblin down there? There's... What? Oh, there should be. Yeah, there he is. What is he doing? What? What are you doing? Don't fucking guard, you idiot! Make the fucking traps!
Crazy evil had uncovered an underground room.
Literally what you exist for.
This needed to be taken to a lecture hall as quickly as possible.
What was it?
It was a exploding treasure chest. Okay, put you there and you there.
Alright, it's time for me to take my break.
Okay. See you in a bit.
See you later.
Put the thrasher there and another thrasher there. Plus door and door. There we go. Okay, so the way to move forward now is this way, and there is a light shrine over there, but that is super heavily guarded.
I am the evil.
quickly mine those veins.
It's payday.
Who died? What? None of them died. What the fuck? Okay, you lot back to the dungeon. I need you watching over this place. Because it is about to get bad. Why did you sell those? I can't produce traps without the fucking boxes. Why did you sell the Creatomats, Anakin? I love the look of the dungeon heart. It's just a really cool evil crystal. Now, if only you could actually see the keeper in there. But unfortunately, they don't really have any visions of him going through.
Sunrise was approaching fast.
Yeah, Talia, come on back. Get in there. You're an Ironhide. You're an Ironhide. You're an Ironhide. Ironhide. I want all 4 of you in that guard room. And remember, no sleep until Brooklyn. Okay, no, don't go all that way for some gold. You've got perfectly good gold veins this way. Thank you, Dan. Okay, yeah, you lot keep working. I want that gold vein mined out exclusively right now.
It was now daytime.
Alright, now it starts to get bad. Get the Ironhide upgrade. And the complex traps upgrade. That's all of the regular research.
I am even more powerful.
Increase Talia by 5 level, or 4 levels rather. Okay, we've nearly got everything. Yeah, we're just waiting on these to finish. Get another Gava bot in here. I love how all of the Snotlings, their names begin with an S, N, and O. And then after that, an S and an N, and then after that, it's just whatever, like Schnuzzle, Schnupsy, Schnops, Sniffle, Sneffle, Schnuffle, Snuffle, and Schnuffle. Rixie Dixel. That's a goblin name if ever I've heard one. I now have to write a D&D character named Rixie Dixel. Okay, payday is in a minute 42. We should be fine. We've got, I believe, all of the traps that I'm going to need. Because the heroes will get attracted to the exploding treasure chest. So all I have to do is remember to activate it.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
I'll need to research the increased damage for the automatic traps as well. Come on, guys. Come on through. Bam! there's no healers, so death. Death. Come on through. And you're all dead. Thank you for your sacrifice. Oh no, I've already got both. Do I have both hordes of zombies? I need one more hero. Come on, Gunner. Make me a new zombie. Yeah. There goes the necromantic energies. Let's see. I could use more creatures, but I also need to purchase that Arcanum as well. So... there we go. And the mana shrine right there.
Payday.
Good, that ought to help out.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Well, that's alright. My traps are ready. Not bad damage there, not bad. Come on. Come on, boys. Bam! Get fucked! Yeah, this is highly effective. I'm very happy with that. Nice, that got almost everything. Alright, wait for it. And now. Bam!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Going through the opposite end now. Alright. Yeah, we need automatic traps 2.0, but I need more money for that. Wait for it. Bam! You guys have a lot more health than I was expecting. Oh, and you have a healer. You have 2 healers. That's awesome. Alright, come on through. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so both novices are dead. Good. Now, most of the enemies are dead, and the hordes will finish off the last one. There we go. They got a little further than I wanted them to, but that's okay. Where's the thing that gives me doors? Is it just regular? Okay. I need to get the vault door, but first I need all the damage of automatic traps to be improved, and then all the ones of manual traps. Research that so we can research even more stuff. Yes, we must erase Fallout 76 from the memory of everything. There must be no more memory of Fallout 76 in anyone's heads or computers. Automatic traps 2.0 is up. Good. The rotating flamer will do more damage. I mean, to be fair, Fallout Tactics was a fantastic game. Even though, yes, it's not considered canon at all. I wish it was. It's a fantastic game. sweet, that actually knocked them all out. Nice. That single damage boost meant all of those guys died. Awesome. Let's see. More creatures by another
Enemies have
imp.
entered the dungeon.
Yeah, you're doing some decent damage there, but not enough. Do I see a novice? Or is that a wizard? Nope, that's a novice. And she's dead. And now meteors rain down. Ooh, hold on. 100 to 500. Produces 2 to 10. Oh, I see. So the more mana I have when I cast it, the better. Okay. Why did you idiots go running out there? That is not where I wanted you to be. Two minutes 45 seconds left. Okay, no more researching that. Let's get the snotlings to look too pitiful.
Payday. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
We could use cheaper revival, and imps with aiming juice would be good as well. Yeah, having a vault door there would be extremely good. Alright, almost all of those heroes died. There it is, vault door. If only the next two, Islands of Evil weren't quite so far away. I don't want to open up the top entrance until I've at least broken through this gate. Because I absolutely cannot handle that. Oh yeah, no, definitely don't use any songs from Sonic games. They are considered licensed. Any song, nearly any song you see in a official game, not like a Flash game or something like that, but an actual, like, you know what I mean, official game publisher's game, that is licensed music. So, yeah, no, don't use any of that. Let's see. Let's grab some of this mana sitting in the walls.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Ugh, days like these are hard on the nerves. We'd be better off concentrating on the defenses for now.
That sounded like a great plan. Yet the underground wasn't necessarily safe. Maybe those sneaky little heroes still had an ace up their sleeves.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Do you always have to be so vague?
Of course. This
What
is the
the
bit
hell?
where I ramp up the excitement. I mean, how boring would it be if I were just to reveal everything right now?
Extremely unboring.
Just go with it.
Bam! Ooh! Free upgrade manual. Life improvement. Increases their life energy. Yes, please. Okay. You. You, and you. And you. First... Demon portal? Out you all go. Let's go! We are not going to take on that light altar yet.
Evil's armies had reached one of the sun temples that made Lakesville's heroes so powerful.
That thing has to be destroyed. Right, everybody. Sunblock on, and let's get to it.
Yeah, those cannon towers are no joke. I need more levels before I try to take that shit on.
I'm the Queen of Evil.
Oh, did I get the... No, I need to get the loud screamers thing to increase the Banshee's range. 5 seconds. I have no idea what her range is. Weird. Okay, so at this point I could blaze my way through this city, but there are like 5 cannon towers in here, and they are a pain in the ass. So, instead I'm going to take out this light shrine, and then go through the northern area. Gobblebot. Okay.
I want Tanos's head. You desire?
Take out the light shrine. Focus on that light shrine. I don't have to kill the towers, just the temple.
Destroyed, bursting into thousands of particles. I mean pieces. Sorry.
That'll teach those worms. What will it teach them? Not to... that... Oh, stop asking such stupid questions. Split personality me. We have to take out that second temple. Oh, but the sun is so beautiful and wonderful and good and warm and... Ah, stop it. All that revolting do-gooder drivel leaves a disgusting taste in my mouth.
Brewery. Build it here. And, let's see. 1 and 2. And more snarlings. Oh, hey. Shit. Well, that one's lost.
Oh, I had it muted. Whoops.
Welcome back.
This entrance
Hi.
must be buried.
You almost got lucky. My computer almost auto slept.
I'm trying to break through the northern rock because I do not want to have to go through the center town just yet, not with its 5 cannon towers. But I don't know if I'm gonna break through the... Well, no, I should have time. It'll take like a good 2 minutes to break through this thing, though, even with everything I have.
Good will fall.
Okay, that vein of gold is depleted. Start mining those. And start mining down that pathway. I feel like there is a diamond vein somewhere down there. So, how with dinner? Did
Not
you
eventful.
no? Did you eat plenty of good foods?
I ate sandwiches.
Just start taking on a little old lady voice. Did you make sure to eat all of your raisins? As I blatantly steal a joke from Game Grumps.
So there's a spawner in here.
Yep, taking care of it. I think it's dealt with for the most part.
By screaming at it, you'll solve all your problems.
That reminds me. Loud Screamers upgrade for the Banshees increases their range by 50%. Yes, Dan. I must throw more at them.
Oh, Canada, you don't need to have like a whole room for the chest.
Oh, I know. I just decided to have it there.
Oh.
So far, especially with the damage upgrade, these traps are doing a fantastic job. About the only way it could get better is replacing the doors in front of the rotating flamers with vault doors. Yeah, 10,000 HP versus 1,000 HP. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done.
What about when the payday game comes around? Because that's gonna attract some attention.
Well, I'm not entirely certain, but if the payday game comes around, I'm fairly certain we're just dead anyway. Considering how many cops they can go through, I think our army is not gonna last long. Especially since they're not the heroes. If they were the heroes, then sure, I think we could kill them, but they are not the heroes.
We're not well equipped to deal with anti-heroes.
Yeah. Well, they're not even anti-heroes, they're just straight up the bad guys. Like, there are worse guys, but they are the bad guys.
I still really find it funny, yeah. They try to minimize civilian casualties within that nuke heist.
Within the nuke heist?
The meltdown, you know, where
Yeah.
we steal the nuke.
Yeah. Well, of course, they try to minimize casualties in every heist, because despite being the bad guys, they, you know, they still agree
they
that
have
killing
some
civilians is
morality.
bad.
They have some morality, but I'm just talking about the ironicness of stealing nukes, which could be used in mass death.
Which yeah, judging from their world, probably will be.
Wasn't like the pyramid nuked? Is that why that last
Yeah, a nuke went off underneath the pyramids, and a nuke went off underneath the prison island that we attack in order to free
Bane?
Bane, yeah. And another nuke goes off somewhere else. I don't remember where.
I'm willing to bet it's from those nukes that we got.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm absolutely certain of that.
Didn't we steal like 8?
You steal... It depends on the difficulty. I think at the easiest difficulty, you have to get away with 3 warheads.
Bye-bye, baby.
If I can get this other sun temple before time.
The
I've got a
sun will
minute.
soon rise. The second sun temple must be close by. Those guards over there are probably not just standing around for nothing. Then again, you never know with these heroes. They're not exactly
Nope, I'm not going to get through these veterans in time. How do I supercast this? It's got 800 to 400 damage. But I don't know how I supercast it. Dallas is very definitely not a hero, Lisk. Nope, it's time to get back to the dungeon. So, top tunnel is gonna have to, is definitely gonna need defenses. Put a vault door there.
Obviously, Jimmy is the actual hero of the Payday game.
Yeah, definitely. That guy. Mr. Cocaine Master himself. I mean, stopping the dentist may by proxy make you a hero, at least in the eyes of, you know, most people, but we're only going up against him because he fucked us. If he hadn't betrayed us, I really don't think the Payday Gang would give a shit. In which case, no, they're not
In
heroes.
the Payday series, I'm pretty sure there was not one heist where they actually went out and took revenge on somebody. Well, not took revenge, but betrayed somebody. Like, they actively wanted
Yeah.
to betray.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any point where we betray somebody.
Obviously, it was Hector who stole the nukes. It was a beyond the grave decision that he knew that he wanted to do beforehand.
No, Liz, just embrace your villainous nature. You know it, I know it.
I know it,
It's-
and I know Let's Go.
There's nothing wrong with being the villain. It took me years to learn that, but here I am, and my life is better for it.
So that's why you commit genocide on a day-to-day basis. I know what you're gonna say. It only matters is when it's with me.
No, I was gonna say blood for the blood god. I mean, Dan, it depends on who you're talking about in Gladius. If you are the Space Marines or the Imperial Guard, you're not a villain. It's one of the few games where it's like, legitimately, you're really not a villain. Whereas if you play as anybody else, yeah, you're 100% a villain. I love that they introduced the Tyranids to Gladius. It's such an interesting dynamic for them. Anakin, were you ever a fan of the Civilization series?
You kind of asked me that, but no, not really.
No? Okay. I don't remember asking you that.
You asked me that off stream.
Okay. Efficiency door, efficiency door.
Payday. There are enemies in your
Efficiency
dungeon.
door, efficiency door. Son of a bitch.
I really want to know what those other two doors are that you can get.
We can research them, I think.
Oh, dang!
maybe not right now. Huh. Weird, yeah, I don't know. I think those are... Okay, no, I know what those are. There's a second version of each of the trap types. And they do different things. I don't remember offhand what everything did. But, they're basically, like, just empowered versions. There's an extra effect to them. They're just empowered. Boy, I wish I had a gold making spell right now. Let's see.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yeah, it will be late today, Dan. Because I very much want to get through this mission. Why do we only have one gobbler? It's fine. They're slowly building up. Oh, this is gonna get bad. They're only gonna come through that top entrance right now. Let's see. We need money really badly as well. Put a thrasher right there.
I don't know if that's gonna work out. I mean, you can get rid of the guard room, but if you want to do just 2 traps, that's fine.
Let's do it this way. Nope, not in the gobbler room.
Here. Let me see.
What? Anakin,
Well,
stop getting rid of the treasuries, please. They're fine.
I was just helping the gobbler problem.
No, it's the gobbler problem was fine. It was sorting itself out. Okay, another thrasher trap right there. Regular wooden door.
Oh, there you go. And then you can put the vault door, like...
Oh no, this one it doesn't need to be a vault door, thankfully. The thrashers don't last long enough to justify a vault door. It's the rotating flamer traps that make that a lot better. Yeah, that flamer trap is going to be able to go off a total of 3 times with that vault door. That's awesome.
Honestly, a spike trap in front of it would work work well as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's get rid of that tar pit. Replace it with a spike trap. Good exploding chest. Get rid of that tar pit. Replace it with a spike trap. There we go. That is super weird. The Army of Darkness spell says it produces between 2 and 10 zombies and skeletons, but it's only summoning one of each. So does that mean on the world map it will summon more? I don't get it. It has 2 different mana costs as well, but I have no idea what that actually comes out to.
I think there is a way to overcast spells. I think we don't have that ability yet.
You might be right. Hold on. Almanac. Does it say anything here? Spell. No. Where is it? Meteor shower. Complex spells castable anywhere. Cast mode charged. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Oh, there's the diamond.
What's the book? Production bonus.
The absolute evil's little snots had dug out a new room.
Where? Oh, there.
Oh, just boxes.
Boxers! Okay, dragons are down.
Sun began to sink. Soon it
Okay,
would be night.
this is becoming a treasure room.
Primary or no?
Primary. With a diamond
now
block there? Yeah. Not yet.
now-
Let me make a treasure room there first.
Just get rid of that so that they can dig stuff with it.
Okay. Yeah, so now they can focus on digging out that diamond vein, and we are good.
The sun had completely set. It was now.
Look at the dungeon entrance at the bottom left. Those heroes fell asleep right outside of it.
Oh my god, the hair.
Where?
The ranger's hair is just like flopping down like it's a
Oh yeah.
sack rather than hair.
That's because it's a ponytail, so it's just flopping in front of her. Let's see. Get the teleport him at 3,000 for the little snots. For the little shitty snots.
One of the sun temples still stood and delighted the people of Batesville with its blessing. Not for long.
Come on, break through.
I think once you get that, then they won't have that buff.
They
anymore.
will not. Yeah, I've just got to break through these fuckers. I'm not even worried about the cannon towers, just that fucking shrine.
The sun temples
All right,
were destroyed.
retreat.
A wailing and weeping could be heard echoing down the streets of Batesville. for hard times loomed before the sun.
There we go.
Of course, they had a completely different set of problems, for soon the sun-hating evil's army would be at their gates.
And that's the way it looks. Sun. Even when I was a good dark elf, I hated that thing. Disgusting.
Goddamn
I
moon.
wish I could contradict you, but we dark elves really aren't suited to long stays in the sun. Unless we use a protection factor that would even work for a vampire. Yeah, but they always buy it all up. Damn vampires.
But at least it's not a pirate vampire.
Okay, focus on healing. Let's see. Increase the Ironhide's armor by 20. As a Brian Rage skill, their armor and hit points increase dramatically thanks to the Ironhide's taunt skill. Any enemies attacked by Ironhides will then concentrate their attacks solely on the Ironhide. Nice. Alright, yeah, let's get into this city and fuck some towers up.
It's payday.
Quickly destroy this tower before it kills more of my people. Let's summon undead army right there. Yeah, so I gotta have the the charged casting mode. That's the answer there. Zombie, why did you do that?
Shoot him. Sure showed him.
Okay, so both banshees are down. Alright. That's fine.